Hi guys, welcome to my channel, English. In case you see me for first time, my name is Adam. In this video, I'm teaching an object of verb. An object of verb is a noun, noun phrase, or pronoun that points toward the verb. Here is an example. I like ice cream. Ice cream is the object of the verb like. Types of objects: direct object and indirect object. The direct object is a word or words that name the receiver of the action. Here is an example. She told a story. A story is a direct object. Who received the action verb told? A story. So a story is a direct object. The indirect object is a word or words that tell to whom an action is done. Here is an example. She told us a story. To whom the action is done? To us. So us is an indirect object. For a starter, we'd like to draw your attention that direct object and indirect objects come with action verbs. Action verbs are divided into transitive and intransitive verbs. Transitive verb has a direct object and maybe indirect object too. But the intransitive verb doesn't have a direct object or indirect object either. Let's see some examples. She told us a story. She is subject, told is an action verb, us is indirect object, a story is direct object. She told us a story is meaningful sentence. But if we say she told us, then we stop. So this is meaningless sentence. We can deduce from this. In a sentence with a transitive verb, the indirect object comes first, then the direct object comes second. And a direct object is a must in a sentence, but an indirect object is not a must in a sentence to understand. There is a common question: how can I differ between transitive and intransitive verbs then? Well, transitive verb, whether followed by direct object, or both indirect and direct objects. But intransitive verb is usually followed by an adverb. Here's an example. Gina wrote her grandmother a letter. Gina is a subject. Wrote is transitive verb. Her grandmother is an indirect object, but a letter is direct object. Well, here in the second example, Gina claps loudly. Gina is a subject. Claps is an intransitive verb, but loudly is an adverb. Let's do some exercises based on this lesson. Objects. Here is a question. In each sentence, underline the verb or verb phrase. Above each bold-faced word, write do, io, or adv for direct object, indirect object, or adverb. On the line to the right, write whether the verb is transitive or intransitive. Dear students, always ask yourself what the question asks you to do. You're asked here to underline the verb or verb phrase, to write do, io, or adv for direct object, indirect object, or adverb. And finally, you're asked again to write whether the verb is transitive or intransitive.